Welcome to Podnutz Daily, episode number 201. I'm here today with Luther Roseborough. Is it Roseborough or Roseborough?
It's Roseborough.
Okay. And he's from FireflySRQ.com. What's the SRQ stand for?
Firefly Solutions, LLC. Oh, the SRQ, that's the code of the local airport. When I came up with the website, I figured Firefly Solutions is too long, so I decided to name the website Firefly SRQ.
Okay. Just so people have like an idea. Well, why would you do that? Like, just to get those abbreviations in there so people know what location you're at?
Well, I figured it's short. Maybe I could have gone with Firefly Sarasota, but I figured it's short. And still, if people think for a minute, they'll know because the local airport code is SRQ. They'll put two and two together.
Good. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. So instead of like putting Philadelphia for me, I would put PHL.
Yeah, because otherwise, if it's too long, people tend to mess up typing it. So
yeah. All right. Well, you want us to call you Luke, right? Because your name here is Laid Back Luke. Are you a laid back?
Right.
Are you a laid back kind of guy?
Generally. I have my days.
Okay. So Firefly SRQ is your computer repair website, and how's business going down there in Sarasota?
I started the business in March. It's been trickling along. I've been getting a little busier, but mainly I haven't gotten the business I want because I'd probably say it's due to a lack of exposure. Okay. I'm not looking for a whole lot of business, just enough, maybe I'd be happy with 5 jobs a week. That would be a lot for me because my main job is I work for the Sarasota County School Board in IT.
Okay.
It's a unique environment. Doing IT in a school environment is special. And I used to work for Best Buy's Geek Squad, so I'm ready to hear all the booing and hissing.
Well, do you work there anymore?
No, I left there.
Well, then we're not going to boo you.
Awesome.
But
put it this way, anybody who knows what they're doing, they leave.
Is that what happens, really?
Yeah, that's what happens, really. Yeah, I had a friend, he works at another IT company here in Sarasota, and he's certified and all. He left before I did.
What happens?
So he knew what he was doing.
You kind of go in and then you learn some stuff and then you realize it's just not the place to be and then you leave?
Well, yeah, because it's more about the branding than it is about anything. I mean, there's a lot of little things that start to irritate you if you know what you're doing. Like, for example, the toolkit they use. Yeah. You're not allowed to use anything else but the toolkit or approved tools. And the problem with that, I find, is the efficiency of it all. I mean, whereas what somebody with experience and knowledge can do in 30 minutes to an hour, using our tools might take us 2 or 3 hours or more.
Wow. So the tools aren't that great?
No, they're not that great. I mean, for example, the virus scanner that they use, it has 7 scanners, which they always used to tout, They tell customers, well, we run 7 scanners over it to make sure it's all removed.
Yeah.
The thing is, that's inefficient because running those 7 scanners takes hours. Huh. Why run 7 scanners when you can run 1 or 2 good ones,
Right.
I mean, then they were using McAfee as one of the scanners in there. It's like, I was like, come on, McAfee of all. I mean, it doesn't catch much of anything. I've seen so many computers this past year where people had McAfee installed and they got infected anyway.
Really? Now, it doesn't install like the whole McAfee security suite on the computer, does it?
It pretty much is. The firewall, the whole thing. And there's a lot of people get it for free from like AOL, Comcast, Verizon.
Okay, so but the Geek Squad toolkit, what does it come like a disk of things that they are approved by?
Yeah, it's a bootable disk. It's bootable, and also you can run it from Windows. It's got some pre-approved utilities on it, like our file manager for copying and moving files, because it's not gonna give you the prompt like the one built into Windows does, asking, do you, want to whatever. It has our virus scanners in it. It also has I think it may have had a version of Combo Fix, and it had Dial-A-Fix in it too.
Okay, really? Wow.
So it's pretty much a collection of different things. It's kind of like, think of the Ultimate Boot CD.
Right. What operating system did you say it boots into, or?
It uses WinPE.
Really?
Yeah, it uses the Windows pre-boot environment. That's what it was based on. Somebody once told me that it was really built off of BART PE.
Right.
But of course, that's one of the little hush hush things they never confirm. So
Exactly. I was going to say. I wonder how they licensed that disc. Anyway, all right, cool. We won't keep talking about those guys. Let's talk about the present now. And when did you say you started your business?
I started with the paperwork back in March. I'd say in the past month or two is when I've really gotten active with it all.
Now, what have you done to get active with it?
Launching the website, going towards advertising. That's when I got into Google AdWords. I also just started doing advertising on superpages.com, where you can do basically their pay-per-click advertising. I even tried Facebook advertising, which I'm waiting to see how that goes. So have signs on my car,
Yeah.
pretty much all that. My mom works at an embroidery shop, so she's been tempting me to get some work shirts done.
Yeah, that's something I always wanted to do. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it really is, and I've been thinking about taking her up on it. So she's mentioned it. She mentions it like every week I see her. So
Because your logo would look cool embroidered onto a shirt.
oh, thanks. Yeah, actually, my brother helped me design that. My brother and I worked on it. My dad's actually an artist, so he gave some tips too on it. So it's kind of handy to have such a talented family. So.
Yeah, you got all the pieces all put together in the old family there. Now, let me see here. So, have you been getting customers through your efforts there?
Yes, actually, one of my recent jobs I had is actually a referral from somebody else that I did work for. Referrals are awesome. I went over to his house, and he was saying his computer wouldn't boot.
Right.
So I turned it on, and the blue screen came up, unmountable boot volume. So we all know what that means.
Tell us.
So more than likely a bad hard drive.
Right.
So the first thing I told him I wanted to do is back up his files because he had pictures of his daughter and music and all of his other stuff. So I backed it up.
How did you do backup? If the hard drive was bad?
Actually, I use knoppix.
Nice.
Yeah, knoppix. It's awesome. Because, I like the Ultimate Boot CD too, but the thing is, it takes so darn long to load.
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I'm stalling when I'm, doing work by the hour. So I use knoppix, and I use my external hard drive, which is actually, I want to tell everybody about it. I have a 2.5-inch external hard drive enclosure made by Eagle Tech.
Mm-hmm.
The website's Eagle Tech USA. What I love about it is it's just the enclosure. It has USB and eSATA on it.
Sweet.
So you just get your own laptop hard drive, which I got a 7,200 RPM drive, put it in there, boom, ready to go. Something, that's still portable, because a lot of those little mini portable hard drives they sell in like Best Buy and places like that, they're really running slower hard drives, like 54 RPM hard drives. I wanted something quicker and more responsive.
So you got a 7,200, a 2.5-inch drive or a 3.5? Or
no, 2.5.
You mean